Hello and welcome to my channel. Sorry this lighting is not giving right now, but it's currently like pretty dark right now. It's like the sun has set and it's going to be pitch within so soon. And it's quite depressing because it's like 7 p.m. Where has the summer gone? But in good news, so today is going to be my autumn essentials for my wardrobe, because I did one for my spring summer essentials and that went pretty well. So I'm gonna do it again but for autumn because it is now autumn. So I'm gonna start off by some trouser options, pant options. So we're gonna start off with just a pair of jeans. Very unoriginal but very essential. I feel like basically every season you need a nice pair of jeans, so I will include this in every single season one. So I'm trying to make a series of doing this for every single season, and you need jeans. So this is not the wash that I'd probably wear. I'd wear a darker wash because it's more autumn winter, but I cannot find them, so let's pretend these are the dark wash ones. Just your favourite well-fitting jean, to be honest. Mine are a wide leg because that's just my preference. They're also a low waist because, again, my preference, but whatever fits you well and looks nice on you, that's that. These ones are from H&M, if you're wondering. They are the H&M baggy low waist jeans, and I tend to size up in jeans just so then I get a bit of a baggier look as well, because I kind of like that look. But I am looking at getting a more like fitted pair to wear for like works and stuff. I'm gonna just chuck this down. Okay, second of all, some jazzy pants. I know we love these during the summer months, the spring summer months. They are some striped trousers. These are navy stripe. They are actually from Tom's Trunks. For the petite girlies, watch out here because they are quite long on the leg. So I actually just took those up a few inches, which like it's not too strenuous, and it definitely makes a massive difference because these were trailing on the ground before and I was like, this just isn't it. Again, I feel like I've talked about Tom's Trunks so much and I'm like a broken record. Really like these, and just any striped pants, to be honest, because I quite like a little bit of pattern into autumn, because I think that like autumn it's getting a little bit colder and I think it's getting a little bit bolder, you know, and I think that we can bring this into a transitional season, and you can kind of just wear this with a bit of a chunkier knit jumper or just like a jumper, and it can bring you quite nicely into the season. Or you can wear it with a trench coat and it will look really cutesy, and it's a nice alternative. It is a nice alternative to jeans, to be fair. So I'm just going to whack these down. Okay, so next for pants. Again, it's something I have definitely talked about before, but we're going to talk about it again because it's an essential. So like a tailored trouser, or as I think they call them, dress pants in the US. So these are just a black tailored pair. You can get them in whatever colour. I like to stick with neutrals. I pretty much got one in kind of like every single neutral tone you can think of. And they're just a nice alternative to jeans. Like, they're comfier. They also look smarter as well. So there's two benefits in one. You know, we're going back to school, college, uni, work, I don't know. And I think that they're just a really versatile piece, to be honest. And they kind of work with every outfit, and they're a little bit thicker. So, you know, for these breezier months, they are quite a nice piece, and they do go with everything, especially the black ones. If I'm going on a trip away, I always bring a pair of black trousers because they just come in so handy, because they just go with pretty much every outfit, and it can just add a little bit of chicness that a jean wouldn't provide, and like a jazzy pant wouldn't provide, and it's just sophisticated, like it's good. So I think everyone should have specifically a black pair of dress pants, but I think just dress pants in general that fit your colour palettes within your autumn winter wardrobe or your autumn wardrobe. Okay, I'm going to move on to tops. So it's autumn, it's a transitional season. We are going to start layering. I think autumn is one of my favourite seasons because the clothes are just that little bit more interesting. But those pants I was talking about, they're from H&M, but literally any pant that piques your fancy. add in the phrases, but any pant that you think is good, like fits you well, that will suffice. Your preference, again, they're wide leg. Pretty much all of my pants are wide leg, that's just my preference. I think they just elongate my legs. I'm quite petite, I'm 5'2", and I think it kind of helps to elongate the legs, especially if you wear like a heeled boot underneath, and it just adds a little bit of length that you just wouldn't have normally. Okay, so layering, we are bringing back the cardies. I'm glad that cardies are back, and quite frankly, I think they need to be here to stay. So this is just a taupe one. This is from H&M. I've got another one with me as well. Yeah, we've got a black one as well. I think I've got a grey one, but that one has gone on walkies, so I'm not quite sure where that has disappeared off to, but it's definitely somewhere. I couldn't tell you where, but it's somewhere. The reason why I prefer a cardi over a jumper in the autumn time, is because you can quite simply just take it off, because I feel like this is a time where the weather tends to fluctuate. Sometimes it's like, it's summer, and then sometimes it's like, no, it's December, and you're like, go, pick one and go with it. If you live in the UK, you'll understand the struggle, but cardigan, quite frankly, you can take it off. You can also keep it underneath as a nice little layer. So if you're wearing, say, a blazer and you think, you know what, it's the evening, I need a little bit of warmth, but also I do want to wear like a cute top, but also I want to be able to wear the blazer and not like my winter coat yet, a cardi. So you can have it unbuttoned and just kind of have it like a sleuth mode, you know, like, and you wouldn't really be able to tell that's on if you have like a double-breasted blazer. Or you can just wear it on its own as well. You can kind of just put it over the top of any top. The trendy way to wear it at the moment is to button the top button, but I also love wearing a cardi as a top. I think it's just really simple, and you can tuck it into jeans and it just looks cute and casual, and it's kind of a little bit French. So I like a black one. I've had this black one for absolute years, and I just keep on wearing it all the time, especially because the the weather in the UK is so temperamental. I just really enjoy wearing these. These are just a fine knit cardigan, as you can see. Both of these are literally just from H&M. And they kind of cover all bases, because sometimes you don't want to always wear a black outfit. You want to maybe like branch out, or maybe you're wearing like an outfit that has a little bit that's like more brown based, more taupe based, and you're like, I feel like the black kind of ruins it, and this softens it up a little bit. I think it really works. And again, button the top button, wear like a cute, like you can wear your bracer backs again, you know, that we've been wearing all summer, or a little vest top, and it's just perfect. In terms of tops, other than racer backs, we have got a couple. So I've got a long sleeve t-shirt. This is just a grey one. I'm actually not too sure where this is from, but you can pretty much pick up a long sleeve t-shirt from anywhere, H&M, Skims, whatever your budget, you will, I'm sure, be able to find one. This is just a grey. I also think I do have black ones, but I thought I'm just going to be talking about a load of black items, so I will mix it up slightly. I will splash it out, push out the boat a little bit. So we've got grey one, and that's quite nice with like jeans, just how one would style a top, to be honest, and it just adds a little bit extra warmth than a t-shirt, but you're not too warm, because remember, it's autumn, not winter, because sometimes we can have a random heat wave one day, and for one day only, and then it will be like stormy for the rest of the day. So I think long sleeve t-shirt, perfect. Okay, so for colder days, we can bust out the turtlenecks again. This one's actually, this is a turtleneck. I think this might actually just be a mock neck. I honestly, this one's from Primark. I buy these all from Primark, and these are like my favorite ever. Like, they're super stretchy. I have a thing that with my jumpers, I don't like them to be too tight around the neck, and I don't like them to be scratchy. I'm very oddly specific, but it's worth it. And these, honestly, these are so affordable, and they are just give you that extra bit of warmth. They're kind of like a ribbed material. I'm not always a ribbed material girly, but it adds a little bit more interest in the autumn time, which is what we want. I think autumn, as I said, is all about playing with textures, a little bit of colour, and then also those brown tones as well. So you can get this obviously in a brown. I think pretty much everywhere sells these, but as I said, Primark is my favourite. Looks like it's super skinny, but the Primark ones are super stretchy, and they are stretchy enough that you can like tuck them into jeans stuff and have like that nice look. You could also like wear this with the black trousers and have like a monochromatic lots of words today, monochromatic outfit. I really love an all black outfit. I think that like an outfit of like one colour and like the colours like match is so chic. So you can wear those together, wear the jeans, wear the jazzy pants to just kind of like tone them down a little bit. Perfect. And it's not too warm yet, and it's also black, goes with everything. Perfection. So I'm gonna do jackets very quickly. I'm gonna try and not make this video a million years long because I will just yap all day, and I'm very conscious of this, and whenever I'm editing I'm just like, again, and I'm like having to cut bits out when I'm like, why am I talking about that? Is it even on topic? Like, is it even relevant? And the video is like a million years long. But we're gonna, moving swiftly on, we have got blazers. Again, this is a perfect example of what I like to do in the autumn. I would not necessarily put these with the striped pants because I personally think that's a bit much, but I think that if you commit to the patterns, it can look really cool. I really like that look. It's not for me, but I think that it looks really cool when you literally commit and you make it look purposeful. I'm more of like an effortless outfit wearer. Like, you know, did she take 5 hours to get ready or 5 minutes? We don't know. The answer is 5 hours, but I want to look like it took 5 minutes, you know? Or I just want to be able to like pick from my little capsule amount, just a quick easy outfit. I don't want to be stressing and fussing over what to wear. Anyways, this is a checkered oversized blazer. This is double-breasted. My preference personally is double-breasted. Whatever works for you. I think it just looks a bit more tailored, a bit more smart, and I like a little bit more of a masculine vibe. I prefer it to be a little bit more boxy. I have some fitted ones, but I honestly prefer a bit more of a boxy fit. I am quite petite, so I do recognise that that's not necessarily the most flattering for my body type, but we don't always have to dress for the body type, you know. I really like the look of a more androgynous look. So this one's from Urban Outfitters. I got this, goodness, years and years ago, and I've worn this so much. This is very oversized, but it's very cool. I'm gonna just hold it up as best I can. As you can see, it's got a lot of different colours in it, which is really good because you can kind of choose the base colour of any of these. So because there's a little bit of blue in there, you can wear denim with that. And because there's like a dark, is that black? I don't know if that's black or a very dark brown, but I've definitely worn black with this, so it definitely goes on with it. So you can literally just wear an all black outfit and then whack this on, and it looks like you've taken so much time to think through it, but no, like this just does all the talking for you. And then you put a little bit of jewelry on and you have a really cool outfit, and you've not even had to think, you've got a cool jacket on. It is jacket season. I love cool jacket season. And then you could also wear this as a top and belt it. I think that's like a very French way to wear it. I've worn it a few times that way. I think it looks super cool. Down to preference, of course, but rules are meant to be broken, my friend. We don't need to wear a blazer as a blazer. We can wear it as a top. I believe I got inspired by seeing a photo of Jean Damas wearing her blazer, like a similar colour to this, as a top, and I was like, that looks so cool. So then you can like kind of cinch in the waist as well, and so you can like add to that and it looks a little bit more feminine. I really enjoy it, so I recommend that. Or you can just wear it as is. This is quite a nice thick blazer, to be fair. When I buy blazers, I like to make sure there's a proper lining. Sounds simple, but not all of them do have that, and it just adds that extra little bit of warmth, because a blazer, it's not the warmest item in the world. If you want to wear like a bit more of a warm piece, I'd recommend investing in like a wool blend one, just to add that little bit of warmth, and it will add a little bit of texture as well. But personally, I think these are perfect for autumn. because they're not too warm. And then you could also just whack on a light trench coat on the top of it as well if it gets a little bit colder. Okay, I'm going to get my other blazer out of the way as well. This is just a normal blazer. This one's from H&M. I feel like all my basic items are from H&M. I love H&M. Pretty affordable. I'd say relatively good quality, and you can kind of find stuff at whatever price range you're willing to spend, to be honest. This is a grey one. I love like a, as I said, like an all black outfit with like a pop of a blazer, you know. I think that's really cool. So this, not so much of a pop because it is grey, but I do really enjoy this blazer as well. And I think that like a block colour blazer, especially if it's not black as well, is quite a nice thing to have in your collection. But I think a black blazer, yes, that goes with everything. I recommend getting a black blazer on top of that as well. But I really do enjoy this one. Again, double-breasted blazer. Very nice blazer. Okay, so more jackets. A bit more of a cooler item. By cool, I mean like cool, not like cold. This is a leather jacket. This one is from Urban Outfitters. This is an oversized vintage looking one. It's not actually vintage. I think if you went vintage shopping, you probably could find something very similar to this, but this is just the one I have. This is a brown, so it's different to a black. I actually prefer a brown leather jacket because I feel like it looks a bit more soft, a little bit more like vintage, like 90s vibe. I really loved my I still got it actually, leather blazer. I think that's really cool, and it adds a little bit of structure. But this has overtaken it, and I think like a leather jacket comes around every single year, so it's kind of just whatever shape you enjoy. But yeah, I love my leather black blazer, but this has overtaken it, to be honest, because I feel like it just adds a little bit of casualness to the outfit. And because it's brown, it's very neutral, and you can kind of like pair it with a lot of things. I really enjoy the colour of this jacket, which is very niche. So I've got jackets next, like a proper coat jacket. Trench coats. If I could sum up autumn in a piece, I know I just said that about the blazer, but trench coats. Trench coats are just winter. This one is actually from Zara. I've had this for quite a few years, and I believe they just come out with a very similar one every single year. And this one was about £100, but I've had so much use out of this that it was worth it for me. And it's a really nice cool tone as well, so really went in my wardrobe. This is a long jacket, and it's oversized as well, which I really enjoy. And it's got like a belt, and you can cinch it in if you so desire. I love this one specifically because it's just a little bit more of a masculine fit. So it's a little bit more androgynous. It looks like you're maybe wearing like your boyfriend's jacket, which is the vibe that I go for. But I think that I think that a trench coat is an absolute essential for autumn, because you can literally just throw it on, because it does tend to rain. You can get these waterproof. This one's actually waterproof, and it means that you have like a light layer that's, you're not sweating and like you're not dying under there, but like it's a nice light layer. We like light layers for autumn, and it's really nice to kind of just throw over the cardi. You can throw it over the blazer as well. It doesn't, especially this one, doesn't add too much warmth. It literally just adds an extra layer, which I think is really good for the cooler months, you know, the transitional seasons. And I think that it's really nice to have a long one and a short one, because a long line doesn't go with everything, and a short line doesn't go with everything. And I think it's really nice to have it in this kind of traditional taupey colour. But if you're not a fan of the traditional taupey colour, and obviously you can get it in whatever colour you want, get a black one. Black one goes with absolutely everything. This is one from Debenhams. This is actually, I don't know if you can see, this is a short line one, and I think it's really nice to have that difference in shape. So then you can have a different shape and silhouette going on. I think it's really fun. I feel like you can experiment way more in the autumn months, because you can experiment with the hemlines, you can experiment with the silhouettes of what you're wearing. It's just fashion wise, I think it's the most interesting season in my opinion, because, you know, I love linens, I love summer so much, but in terms of fashion, I think autumn is just my element, because of just, you can do so much more. Because your main like aim isn't to stay cool at the end of the day, because in summer or warm, because in the winter your main thing is, I need to be warm because it's freezing. Autumn, you can have a little bit of fun. You can put your layers on and you'll just stay warm and stylish. So good. This one's from Debenhams, RIP, but I've seen a lot of black ones out. I think they come out every year in like Zara and stuff. There's also some navy ones which are really cool. I think the pops of colour ones are also really, really cool. But I personally just have these two because they kind of just go with everything. Very, very, very quickly, I'm going to just do shoes. So, classic loafer. These are my sister's. I couldn't be bothered to get my ones, but a classic loafer. I think the white's a fun pop of colour, but I would say maybe get a black or brown for it. I really like the gold detailing on this, but it's personal preference. Because if you're going for like that androgynous look, probably look better if you don't go for the detailing. Personal preference, you can get them chunky. I love a chunky loafer, but whatever fits you well. These are just a plain flat one, and they're from ASOS. And they're actually pretty good. I've had these in a black colour as well before, and I got so much use out of them, so I might re-get the black ones, to be honest, just for the autumn. Secondly, and lastly, just a plain Chelsea boot. I mean, you can have any kind of boot that you so desire. If you like a heel, wear a heel. If you like a long boot, I love a long boot, especially if you wear like a skirt. It really helps to kind of break up the outfit a little bit and like adds that interest. And you can't really necessarily wear that in the summer because, you know, your legs are sweating, but it's a good way to get your your summer shorts into your autumn wardrobe. You can kind of just put on a pair of shorts with a long boot. Let's imagine these are long, like a long boot, like a black or a brown. It'll just look really cool. But these are just a plain short boot. You can wear these under trousers. You could wear them with a skirt if you want. I personally don't like to wear a Chelsea boot with a skirt, just because I think that like there's just a bit, personally I think that it looks better if I wear a longer boot with a skirt or short situation, but it's personal preference, completely personal preference. But these are really nice. These are actually a burgundy colour. I haven't worn these too much yet. I wear the same boots but in a brown. I've had so much use out of those, so I'd probably say get a brown or a black instead of a burgundy. The burgundy colour comes back every single year, so it's no issue, but I feel like they can be a little bit more of a tricky item to style, because say if I was wearing a blue item that's not denim, I'd be like, do I really want to put those together, you know? I'm just not too sure. But a really good item. These ones don't have much of a heel, which I think is quite nice for like school work, if you're needing to like walk into college, walk into school, like they're quite nice and quite suitable for that. And then very, very, very quickly, I've got a bag option. Again, this is a burgundy colour because my sister has gone on walkies with my chocolate brown bag, which I really, really love. But this one's also really cool as well. So you could wear these together. I feel like that colour's slightly off and that does kind of annoy me slightly. But you could wear like a burgundy boot matching with the bag, and I love when the shoes and the bag matches. Like, oh, it's just gorgeous. It ties in so well. I love this bag. I feel like it's just super interesting, and like it adds a lot of textures into one, and I feel like it just adds a lot. Honestly, just will wear either an oversized slouchy bag. I'll insert a photo of it if I have it, but like a Longchamp bag, like a big tote bag, or just a cute little bag. I think it's nice to kind of mix it and match it. So I feel like big bags and little bags kind of like they switch off of which one's in trend. But this one, I think this is really cool for autumn as well, because it's got some cool gold detailing that if you're wearing, say, some loafers with some gold detailing that are also black, I feel like that ties it in very, very well. This is a really, really old bag from Topshop. This has got some safety pins on, so it looks a bit more edgy, but I feel like this looks super cool. Like adds a little bit of something. It's very Vivienne Westwood core, I feel. that's what it reminds me of, and I just think it's super cool, and I've gotten so much use out of it. Like, it's very old bag for me, but it stayed really well. This one doesn't keep its shape that well, but kind of mini bag, big bag, whatever your preference, that's what I'm trying to say. But it can be nice to put a little bit of a pop of colour, maybe for the autumn months, just to spice up the neutrals. So that is everything that I consider to be an absolute must-have in my autumn wardrobe. And thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye!